Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. While we were off camera, we worked on building this farm because we figured you don't need to see all the details. And basically, it's pretty cool. We have carrots and wheat, and we don't really have much potatoes yet, and the water is released.
Oh, hey, I think I have the potato, don't I?
There's like one potato, and that kind of didn't. You let it go. You have to let it all flow down. So all that stuff will, except for the stuff that fell off the edge, which is kind of a fail.
Yeah, that's no big deal. Well, we can raise those up a level so then it doesn't fall, or doesn't get stuck.
So let's go down here, and we can check out where they all go. That's seeds. We can make this the, we can make this the wheat and carrot chest. Let's go with that. Boom. There we go. And we got some seeds. Oh, we got some more stuff. It's coming down. So, that's basically how this works. It's not very complex.
Oh, there's skeletons in the water. That is so cheating.
Where?
Over there, off in the distance. I just got shot, and I was about to ask you if you shot me. Oh, I'm stuck.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, while we were PvPing just for the fun of it before, and I was getting shot by skeletons. That's not fair. I can hear it. That's not fair. It's not fair.
What's not fair?
They were totally on your side.
Oh.
Apparently there's cobble that fell through too. I don't know what you were doing.
I threw it down so I could pick up the wheat and stuff that was up there.
Okay. And he
You make
killed
sure
my
that
horse. Now I have this
Make sure
saddle.
we're planting that potato.
So I'm gonna plant all that
Where
stuff
did that come from?
off camera. You
Ow.
don't need to see me plant that. Ain't nobody got. Even nobody want to see that. So today we are going to be starting a brand new project, which I actually started because, you know, Stop it. Okay. And we are building an iron golem farm. Now you may be saying to yourself, how do you do that? Why would you do that? Well, if you kill them, you get iron, and that is basically how some people get tons of iron. So, if John comes over here, because he wasn't actually here when I built this little thing over here.
Did you do it?
Did I do what?
Waterfall out of the back of the house.
What?
Here.
Boom, 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 boom. Yes, I did. Don't ask me why.
Why?
Anyway, if you come over here, Johnny boy, hey.
Hey, you're right there with water, so I figured it wouldn't be that bad.
This is the start of it, which it doesn't make much sense right now, but it will. So basically, up there, there are going to be 4 villager pods here, 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 and here. And there are going to be doors lining the sides. So this is going to pretend like it's actually a village. I take this as Doc M's method of doing it, but I tweak it a little bit. Because I'm only doing it straight up as a tower, I'm not doing 2 separate things. If you watch this video.
Smart guy.
What?
I think you forgot a ladder up there.
Well, I'm just going to build up dirt. I have dirt on my inventory. But anyway. And there'll be 4 pods and it'll act as a village. And in the center will spawn an iron golem. Because if you know anything about iron golems, you know that they spawn in the center of villages. And then the water will push it down. And basically they'll fall into this part in the bottom where we can harvest their stuff. And put it in the chests. And everything's good to go. So. If I can just mosey my way up there, we can start. I'm using the R3D Craft or Red Craft, however you like to say it, texture pack. Are you off the dirt? Because I'm coming up the same dirt thing. Yeah, you are. So I decided this was going to look nice. I don't know how it's going to look for him. I don't know. Does it look nice to you? probably looks a lot different. He's like, ugh. So
Water go down the hole.
we'll probably do wool just as the first level, and then I'll give you the stuff after I figure this out. And the second level. And they say make this 3 high. The third level can be...
I know how it needs to be made. I just need the blocks to make it.
The third level can be... Should we make the third level? Let's make the third level... No. Let's make the first 2 levels glass, and the third level wool. How's that sound?
I don't know, but I think you're forgetting something.
No, I'm not forgetting anything.
Yeah, because where the doors... Is this the edge?
What do you...
Because you gotta put doors out here for the villagers to consider it a village, or they will not
Right.
spawn the...
On this. We'd put the doors on this. We wouldn't put the door... So yeah, it would be built one in. That's right.
Okay.
That's right, Johnny boy. Okay. So we could put glass.
That needs to be there. Don't take that away.
Actually, 4 of them.
No. Why take... Ugh, dirt. Ugh.
No, you mine it right after.
No, you don't. I know. I'm bad.
No, I know.
Put
I know
these
how to
right
do
here.
it.
I know. These will work. Just that by itself will work.
Okay, if you insist. So it'll be like that all the way around, and here's some stuffs. Some stuffs, if you stay still.
Oh, you're giving me stuffs.
Yeah, here's 2 stacks of glass, 2 stacks of slabs, and 2 stacks of wool. Did you get the slabs? Because you'll need those eventually. Just gonna put them in the chest. I guess we could do that too.
Oh
That
no, my
probably makes
inventory
more
was
sense.
full. I couldn't pick it up.
Aha! So like I said, and then after this, I plan on building an not an iron golem farm. That's what we're doing now. A slime farm, because I previewed the first, not the first snapshot, but the next snapshot, and it has to do with different stuff, like it changes enchanting and how enchanting works, which I don't really like the way they changed it to, but whatever. They changed slime things. They changed villager things, so now villagers would have names, like librarian, fisherman, miner, whatever. And then they also did slime. There's like a slime block where if you get slime balls you can make a block. And basically, let's say if we look down this hole, which is not the right size. This is not the right size. You made... It's even. It's a 20 by 20. How'd you make it a 3 by 2? What were you thinking? Anyway, so you get this slime block and what am I doing? You get this slime block, and if you jump on it, let's say I jump on it from all the way up here, it'll bounce me up back 80% of what I jumped. So that's, if I jumped out from 10 blocks, it'll be 8 blocks, and then it'll bounce me up like 5.5 or something like that, and go that way. So it's not actually a trampoline block. You can't start from the ground and accelerate your way up, jump higher and higher each time. But it does retain fall damage. You will not have fall damage, so it is a nice block. And if we want to, we could put that like around the sides here, and we could just jump off and then into some water, however we want to do it. These episodes probably be a little bit longer just because it's building, so it does take time. I'm also going to do some of it off camera, just, make it interesting for you. If you want to see more of me building, you could always appeal in the comment section down below. So, I'm going to deliberate with John how we want to set up the next part, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we put the water in because that was a pain in the ass, because it's always pushing against you, and I wound up cutting it out. And now we're building the corners, and then we're going to have to put doors in. So I'm going to have to go and make doors. Luckily, we have a ton of wood, so that will not be too hard at all. And again, these doors are to simulate a village, because if you know anything about villagers and villages, they need doors. And I was actually, when I was first constructing this, my brother was like, but that doesn't look like a village. And I'm like, it doesn't have to. It just...
Have doors. So
if it has villages and doors, then it Minecraft thinks it's a village. So it'll spawn the golems, which is what we need. I plan on making 2 of these for now, and then just keep going. I do want to move on to other projects, but at the same, I mean, they supposed to spawn 1 golem per 6 minutes. So if we had 2, then it would be 2 per 6 minutes, which isn't good necessarily. But what was I getting? Oh yeah, I was getting wood. We have to make doors. Well, let's see. We can use oak wood because let's not use any of our fancy wood. I don't know how many doors we're actually supposed to make. So
you need about 10 per side, so you need about...
Well, you're getting a stack. Oh, wait, I forgot I can't fit that all in my inventory. Ooh.
I'm coming.
I can just make a crafting table up there.
Oh, no, you can just put them in the ender chest, and then... Well, do we have another ender chest?
Mine's down in the strip mine.
I have any in my stash.
It's rough. Okay, yeah, I can just, pick up one of these crafting tables, I guess.
Make a new crafting table.
No. It's a horrible idea. Throw out this saddle. Who cares about that? We have so many of them. Okay, wait. Pick up that wood. I can't pick it up. Pick it up. Sir. Okay, fine. Just leave.
My inventory's full.
Too much stuff. Okay. That looks pretty good. We can add more festivities to it later. It looks irony, even though it's not. It probably looks a lot less irony in default, but whatever. John gets the point. Maybe. Okay, have the crafting table. I have to. Where should I put it? I'll put it.
Off the edge, next to the dirt.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna put it. Okay. And they're also gonna stack doors in the next update. Thank God. They're gonna stack doors. How much of a delight is that to hear? Instead of clicking between every door. And then you have to put more in your hotbar, and then they're gonna stack in 64s. That is great. I love it.
I don't know, the non-stacking doors kind of gave some real pockets.
Okay, who
Very, 4 Earths.
At this point, the most realistic Minecraft has gotten is sand falls. And dirt doesn't, which isn't realistic at all, but I mean... If you're looking for realism, don't go to Minecraft. Go to Terraformacraft. Oh geez, you have a lot of doors. I'm waiting for them to make like birch doors and stuff like that. I would really like that. I think that would look awesome.
I don't see why they didn't do that to begin with. Like, you can have birch torches, birch doors, and birch
fences.
Trap doors. Yeah, you should know, since they already have all the woods there, I don't see, it shouldn't be that much more code.
No.
Okay, I'm out of wood and doors, so.
And one to go,
enough,
okay.
I got enough wood to make another door.
Well, and then the next thing we have to do is build the platforms and put the villages in that. That is probably going to be the hardest thing to do. And me and him will probably just work on it off camera. I can make this the last door. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video of us building the foundations for our iron golem farm. I hope you join us back next episode. If you liked, leave a like and subscribe and follow me on my social links down in the description below. And I'll see you next time.